It's early May, but in this half of the hemisphere, we're going to start pretty soon getting some warmer weather. Where some of you are, it gets downright annoyingly humid and setting your makeup becomes paramount. So we have some new setting products, brand new, hot off the presses, that I want to look at today. And I am going to actually suggest, not that you buy both, I wouldn't be so bold, but I'm going to show you how to combine two different types of setting products, a powder and a spray. And we're going to get to the demo in a moment. But let me tell you what we're talking about first. I want to start with the Natasha Denona HY-GLAM setting powder. This is a $42 brand new product from Natasha Denona that's translucent, long lasting. It's sweat proof, it's waterproof, yes, in a powder, so it's new technology. Natasha Denona loves new technology. It blurs, it smooths, it controls shine. It is a little bit, my only criticism, it's a little bit bulky. I mean, I know they have to have a component. It's a little bulky, and I'll mention this in the demo. I don't like the fact that it's twist off and twist back on, because that's a little, for me anyway, a little fiddly. It comes with this cute little puff that you can wash easily, and the little Natasha Denona thing, so when you stamp it, it makes an ND. You know, her HY-GLAM products do that. But also what I picked up, because you know I cannot resist it, is the HY-GLAM Marshmallow Puff with case. That is $20. It comes with this little case, and then it's this adorable little puff that you can put your fingers through, and it has a little point. We're going to talk about the positive and negative things of this $20 puff, because there was a free puff, or no additional cost puff, that comes already with the powder. So we'll talk about why this is a good purchase and kind of a silly one as well. And then I want to combine this. This is going to be, you'll see in the demo in a moment here, this is going to be the step that I use as I try to get this top back on. I hate this. This is going to be the step I use for just my complexion products. Then after everything is done, to refresh, to keep it fresh, to meld it all together and to set it into place, we're going to use a brand new, at the time of filming, not quite released yet, product from Kulfi. This is the Khili Glow Mist. It's $32, and depending upon when you're watching this video, it's going to be more widely available at Kulfi.com and at Sephora.com on about the 7th or 8th of May. I did purchase the Natasha Denona products, but I'm on Kulfi's PR list, so they did give this to me, and I thank them very, very much. This is going to be a refresher. You can use this as skincare if you want. You don't even have to use it over makeup, or you can use it over makeup, like I said, to blur and blend powder. It's a biphase, water-based. Shake it up and use it, and it's coming soon. I'm going to show you, you're kind of already seeing a final result, but I'm going to show you how this works in practice, especially combined with the technology of this brand new product from Natasha Denona. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and let me show you what we got right now. Okay, you're joining me. I have my base pretty much entirely finished except for powder, which I don't need a lot of powder, you guys. I have very normal skin. It's not dry, it's not oily, it's very, very normal. And let me just tell you right now, I have some color corrector on from Kosas in that kind of peachy color, and I have the IT Cosmetics Balm on. So I'm gonna powder that, especially under the eyes and in the T-zone, so it doesn't get greasy, and this is perfect for that. All right, so let's look at our HY-GLAM setting powder. Again, it's $42, translucent, long wearing, sweat proof, waterproof, blurs, smooth, and controls shine. I don't really get shine, but I do need a powder. First of all, this is a little bit of a Rubik's Cube intelligence test, especially for me. This does not flip up. Yes, I sat there for a good 2 minutes wondering why it didn't, because it doesn't, Rebecca. It twists off, which means it's a bit, you have to time that right, putting it together. And it does come with its own little powder puff here. And it's got a little compartment that it sits in to keep it nice and clean, which I appreciate. I mean, clean enough. But we are going to use our little marshmallow puff. Okay, so there it opens. We've got that cute little ND, and it's going to make an ND when you put it on your skin, which is also cute. Okay, but the puff, I'm kind of obsessed with. It's such a gimmick. You don't need the puff. It comes with its own puff. You don't need the puff, unless you're like me and you enjoy a good gimmick. The puff comes, look, the puff comes in its own little case, has a little home. Let's use the puff. Okay. I do like the puff though, because also it's got little corners, and this puff is $20, and it's $20 you do not need to spend. Don't be a fool like Rebecca. Okay, so we're going to go into, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the little lid, and I'm going to dump some out a little bit, guys, and it is entirely translucent. I'm going to get it onto the puff. Let me get a little more out of here. Good shake there. Okay. Then I'm going to dip our little puff into it, especially that part of it there. We're going to get our mirror ready here, and I am going to powder the T-zone and underneath the eyes. There it is on my face. Okay, I got a little bit of the nose. I'm going to get over the eyes, even though I don't have any eye makeup on yet. A little bit more powder. And around, I'm going to get the T-zone here. I'm going to get around the nose, because that's where my makeup wears. Dot a little bit more in. Another reason why you don't really need I gotta admit to you, why you don't really need this puff, let me just tell you, it doesn't go in here greatly. What I've been doing to use this puff is tapping some out onto my table. Whereas this puff that comes with it and is therefore free, well, I mean, you pay for it within the $42, but no additional cost, does fit right in. So, but this is nice. It's comfy. It's nice. It feels pretty on the face, and you can use it for creams. You could use this for powders. You could use this for liquid. So it's not like it's a bad purchase, but for this, it's not the most convenient. It's nice, but I'm just saying. Okay, so we have that set right now, and this is a beautiful translucent powder. Let me just tell you why. It really mattifies underneath my eyes. It really does show you and around my nose. And I have been playing with this powder for the past day and a half, and it really does set it. I'm not getting any lines or anything under my eyes. It's a really good setting powder, and that alone is kind of important, you guys. It's good and it's nice. It's really, really good. All right, what I'm going to do now is finish my makeup off camera. Everything that I use, I mean, obviously this product and the Kulfi product, but everything I use for my makeup that I'm going to put on will be down below. And where I can, I try to put it here in YouTube shopping as well, just so you can kind of see. I'm going to do a little bit minimal, but let me finish my makeup. Then we're going to hit it with some of this, and we'll have double the staying power and a little bit of matte where we want it and a little bit of shine where we want it, which I think is kind of cool. So okay, so I finished my base with the Natasha Denona powder, which is as I should have done. And now we're gonna look at the Kulfi. So now I've done the rest of my makeup, very minimal. If you see a little shine, I do have a little bit of Haus Labs highlight. Again, that will be listed down below. Okay, so, and on here on the screen, let's look at this Kulfi product. No colors or anything to choose from. It is $32. It's gonna refresh my makeup, though I just put it on, but it's gonna meld all these powders into place and moisturize. It's biphase and water-based, so anything that's biphase we do shake up. And then we're gonna, this can be used as skincare too, by the way, just FYI. So I'm gonna hold this about 10 or 12 inches away from my face, and I'm gonna spray it. Sorry, I make a funny face when I spray things into my face, I apologize, but let's see what we get here when we spray it, okay? The first thing you'll notice about this product is it is an extremely fine mist. This is a finer mist than most products like this. I have tried them all. And I do not enjoy things being sprayed directly in my face. I don't. But this Kulfi is the most pleasant one I've ever used, and I am very sensitive to this. I don't enjoy the feeling. It is, when they say it's a fine mist, it's a very, very fine mist. Again, this is going to be $32. Now, it depends when you're seeing this video. This will be released at Sephora here in the US on the 7th, and it's not quite out on the Kulfi site either. So right around the 7th or 8th of May, 2026 is when this will be released. I have it early from Kulfi. I did purchase my Natasha Denona products, but this was a gift from Kulfi. Okay, so let's take a look at it here and see what it's doing for shine. So this is going to do a few things. It's going to meld my makeup together, preserve it, and add some refreshing glow to my face. I do not look greasy. Now you're going to say, well, yeah, but you've got normal skin, you said, Rebecca. I do, but I have to tell you my skin is a little bit suggestible. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if you comment below if you get this too. My skin, if I don't put any moisturizer ever on it, it likes to go dry. And if I do put a little bit too much stuff, like oily type feeling stuff, it'll feel oily. So this is a nice, my skin likes to just be left alone, to be honest with you. So this is kind of a good test for this. I think it makes a really nice bit of shine, especially playing off the highlight that's already on there. It is not disturbing any of the Natasha Denona powder that I used, and this is doing two things for me. A, we have the Natasha Denona product setting my powder under my eyes and around my nose so that doesn't move or crease. And then we have this refreshing my makeup, melding my makeup, preserving the makeup, and giving me a little bit of glow. It is the perfect combination, I think, for summer. Do you need both products? Absolutely not. I would never tell you that or how to spend your money. But I'm just saying, if you are somebody who is into powder and spray, I think these two are a delightful combination, especially when used together. I am very, very pleased with it. Now, I've been playing with this, as I mentioned, for the past few days, and I've had the Kulfi product for about a week, and I've played with that alone. I've played with the Natasha product alone. This does preserve my makeup. It will look exactly like this, and I have done 8-hour wear tests, 6-hour wear tests. I haven't gone longer than 8, but it has held up like it is brand new makeup. I have yet to try it in really humid, hot weather, because even though I'm in Southern California where it gets warm, it's still the beginning of May. So I haven't had the ability to be able to test that, but I will be. You can come back and ask me. I will indeed be testing this over some of the warmer summer months so that we can see. But right now it is an ideal combination. I definitely suggest it for you, so come check it out and subscribe so I can help you with these dilemmas as you go through your makeup journey. And join me over on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. Plus we have a membership group right here on YouTube. We meet every Friday and have lives that I host that I would love to see you at. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss anything else. Some programming notes. Later on in the week, I am going to have my Will I Buy It series that I now do with Hand Beauty 101. And then for Mother's Day, we have the coolest PR haul commented on by not only, I was going to say the sarcastic. My mother's not sarcastic. She can't help it. She just is, with my mother for Mother's Day here in the US. So join me for that and all the other videos. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you all soon.